What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR and welcome back to the Future, the game. We're playing episode 5 today. We're finally going to finish this franchise, or this game. Finally. Just finished The Last of Us Part 2. Gonna finish this. Trying to finish Catherine, but if you saw my last video, that game is making me extremely angry. But I figured, what's gonna not make me angry? A good old nice Telltale game. Oh, and me messing up the camera is definitely gonna make me happy. Just trying to make sure the camera angle is pretty good, pretty Gucci. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not playing the game in a different language. We're going to play it in English. Give us a recap. It's been not that long since we played the last episode, so I kind of got the gist remembered. But I know we got to put history back on track. Remote, so I'm sorry if it's too loud.
Hello?
Marty! You're awake? Good!
Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my mom. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back to the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my logbooks, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Good? It's fantastic! Glowing means my sending accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn!
What?
It's Edna!
But...
Uh-oh.
Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up.
Let's get to the expo because Edna brings bad news, and Future Doc is already trying to screw things up, so...
Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Where have you been all night?
I've been driving around, looking up old friends, thinking things over.
Okay.
So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc?
It was science.
Even if you screw up Emmett's chances at the expo, there's no way he'll give up science now. He's too committed.
You don't know me like I do. After he fails at the expo, he'll be in need of comfort. And Edna's already arranged a romantic little trip up to the lake.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure, Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No. What the hell? Where'd it go?
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. Here, little static thingy.
No, I'm gonna do it. It just says grab it. What the heck do I do?
I can't reach it.
Alright, we gotta find something then.
I can't reach it. Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Wait, she got back hired?
It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams will come true. There's a world of wonders, wonder on display. The future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right.
Hey, you got that right, man.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
The future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming.
Trying to find my remote. I don't know where I sat it. I saw it like 20 minutes ago. The TV's a little. Oh, I was sitting on it. My fat self was sitting on the remote. Alright. Back to the game. Gotta have the controller for that. Okay. Alright, where's Emmett?
Insert ticket to enter. I think that's supposed to be a clock.
enlightenment awaits you, founders is seen.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
What?
Hello, Callahan.
What's going on here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty, now.
What?
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
What?
The electrokinetic levitator was Emmett's idea. I just helped. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
how do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Harry Callahan really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Harry?
No.
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist, a foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo.
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good.
There's no evidence!
Arrest this subversive.
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well,
I'll dig something up.
you do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better, where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
I didn't do it.
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna.
Let's go talk to Trixie.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Hi, Trixie.
That's techny to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
Have you seen Emmett?
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something. Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Nope.
Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
You can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
Well, kind of is life or death. Trixie. I'm trying to get the angle decent. I think that's perfect. Or not perfect, the best we're gonna get. Okay.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
How about an algae cake?
Sure thing, mister.
Wait a minute. You're the guy that makes the algae cakes? What? I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey, you're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice.
Oh, for the love of...
No algae cakes for you, Buster.
Probably something from one of the other episodes I don't remember.
Hey, Artie.
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh?
The expo? Sure. But I was wondering... Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Is there any way you can delay Emmett's demo? He ran into some last-minute turbulence.
Emmett's already pushed his luck by substituting this electrokinetic what's-this for the mental alignment meter he was supposed to be showing. I can't alter his place on the roster, too. The board would get the idea I was showing favoritism.
Okay.
Edna Strickland got Officer Parker to close Emmett's booth down.
What? Why?
She claims his invention is dangerous.
Is it?
That's not the point. Come on, you can tell me. How did you manage to get Trixie her job back? I thought her being Canadian was a deal breaker.
If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
Yeah. Alright.
See you around.
Okay, so...
Insert ticket to enter. And it's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
Anything to do with the clock?
I still can't tell what time it is, but I know it's getting late. Insert ticket to enter.
You are going to need a ticket.
Come on, Emmett, where are you? I'm glad Trixie got her old job back. I wonder how she managed it. Are you ready for a picture radio? Wonder if that's anything like MTV. A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant, but it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Oh,
Smirnoff.
The amazing inebriomatic.
Well, from what the boys in the lab tell me, someday we'll be able to tell whether people have been drinking just by breathing into a machine like this. Try it out.
I don't think so.
So a breathalyzer.
Now, where were we?
I'm gonna need a hint. How to explore Trixie. Oh, tickets. Trixie, I need tickets.
Hi, Trixie.
Now, what can I do you for?
You already told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the glass house, the future furnishings, and of course, enlightenment under the sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself.
Who?
Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks. Thanks.
Okay.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Ah, we're gonna switch it with the
A fully equipped home entertainment center. So, where's the ColecoVision?
In the healthy future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by fleets of fruit-bearing helicopters.
Ah, it's wax.
that won't be a thing. It's 2020, we still don't have that, so.
In the health of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is checking news of progress. To whom am I speaking?
Wait a second.
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan. I seem to have momentarily lost track of Emmett. Do you have any idea where I might find him?
You lost him? You were supposed to keep him distracted.
Oh, I have been. He's just wandered off.
Well, go look for him. I've got my hands full with Parker.
Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it. You're still sore about going to jail. That was the dog's fault. If he hadn't come glumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl, is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. So, I don't mean to pry, but why did you burn down all those speakeasies?
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Why are you saying all those terrible things about Emmett's friend?
Young comrade Smirnov, you were the one who told me about his vile deeds.
Well, we should probably get back to the plan.
Yes, we should. Goodbye, Mr. Sagan.
Goodbye. Hang on.
Conversation terminated.
Okay.
Greetings again, mortals. This is Techne, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Alright, something tells me I have to go back, take this with me.
What?
Maybe put it in the phone booth.
Okay, call me a snoop.
Alright, now we need to call her again, say everything we just said.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is king.
What's the blue button do?
Chinese checkers and everything. Hang on.
Conversation terminated.
Didn't mean to do that.
Please risk your hands.
Okay.
Klondike.
Help.
It's me. Can you get Edna on the phone for me again?
You got it, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Your Highness!
Mr. Sagan, you really have to stop calling me like this. I've got to keep all of my attention on Detective Parker.
Yes, of course. I've just got a couple more questions. I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear, but it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What details? All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep Emmett distracted. You are keeping him distracted, aren't you?
Oh yes, he's a very distractible young man.
Oh, that's what I keep telling everyone.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting their depravity to the world, and the authorities did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy.
Pretty blue flames. Where was I?
You were explaining why you burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
Okay, let's look at that.
Next up on our roster, the man who saw the possibilities in pond scum. Welcome, Ernest Philpott.
Thanks, Technique. I'm truly honored to be here today among all you pointy-headed types. Like the lady said, I labor in the field of pond scum. LG, ladies and gentlemen, is a mysterious and little-known biological entity.
I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
Noble legendary, and I am here to present my discoveries to a disbelieving world.
Okay, so I need to...
LG Cakes, ladies and gentlemen, is the next
He's approaching.
cultural revolution of the 20th
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? We're busy trying to protect the expo from the likes of you.
This will only take a minute.
Rotate that sugar horse. Till
A
now,
plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen,
No, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery we're
I'm
recording.
not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
You
Really?
know, one of these days I should really stop falling for that.
hey, does this mean that the barricades can come down from Emmett's booth? Let's take that as a yes. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
And it's gonna fly his
And maybe maybe Emmett's in one of the other attractions.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find me a trip to the bottom of the sea. Let's get back.
Am I about to climb in that thing?
Well,
Daddy.
monsieur has a way with words.
Okay, so this had nothing to do with Emmett.
No one in here. Hey, Artie. Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall.
You sure you can't just push Emmett's slot back a little?
I could eliminate it altogether. Would that work for you? What?
I was just remembering a time when you refused to take me to the zoo. Huh? Nothing. See you around.
Convention special! Two!
How about an algae cake?
One algae cake coming right ahead. Wait a minute. It's you! Forget it, mister.
Alright, what now? If Emma is interested in... Oh. You're just a deep sea diver.
Excuse me, Mr.
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish brown hair.
Distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the house of flat.
Great, thanks.
So now he's over here? Why the heck did it... No, it's...
Hey, Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him.
Wait, what, they're after him?
Perfect.
Wait, what, they're after him? Right?
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Now I have to do.
Emmett, get out of this place and back to your booth. You're gonna miss... Ah...
Nothing down here. Chloroform. Why didn't you do that the whole time?
it. Why don't you take him now, Doc?
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained. I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
I was gonna be seeing him again, I guess.
Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology, but I fail to understand what you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with him?
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Harry! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors.
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confused.
I'll say he is.
You want us to toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Ocean.
No, it's not!
No, it's not. It's...
Please keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him. If you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm going to have you expelled from the hall.
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I'm going to take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
See that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
You're not going to get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country. Que sera, sera.
I have a whole roll of tickets.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
Alright, what next? That's what I thought I'd have to do.
Hey, Artie. This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out. Professor Duteau, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere.
He moved him already.
Mon Dieu, matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is. Well, I will work on that problem. Perhaps you should come back later. Come down, please. The bathysphere exhibit is currently closed for repairs.
I'll wait.
Hiya, folks. It's me, Techni, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit, eh, folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
Uh-oh.
Step back! Go!
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very hard form.
Oh, sorry.
That's better. Mercy.
Can't you see he's messing with us? There's nothing wrong with those gears.
Monsieur Dutot is doing his best to fix the exhibit. Hovering over him like that doesn't help the situation any.
I'm still here.
Yes?
The thing I can't figure out is how did you get him in there without anybody seeing?
Who?
You know who.
Young man, I told you, there's nobody in the bathysphere.
That's right, he did say that, I heard him.
It may be quite somewhat. Step back! Let me go!
What does it matter?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry. Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I miss you.
Well, why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Dutot, aka Carl Sagan, aka...
No!
Emmett gets nowhere until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you. I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed.
I miss you.
Well, why not? There's nobody in. You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
It's an old wonderful superstition that great folks need. What will you do?
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not. I command.
Now that I've recorded Edna's confession, I don't want to risk erasing it.
I command you untrim the holes.
I demand you let Emmett out of that bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about. Strip off.
I'm only giving this to Emmett. I'm not going anywhere.
No, I guess you're not, but I can't wait here all day. I've got an expo to run.
He's running out of air, Doc, and you're running out of time. Let him out.
I won't do it.
Hey! You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you. He's running out of air, Doc, and you're running out of time. Let him out.
I won't let you. That's better. Mercifully.
Alright, I gotta figure out what to do. From the platform, step on the air hose. I was doing that.
What is it?
It's that's better. Mercifully.
Dang it. I can't.
What does it matter?
It's
I'm not going anywhere.
No, I guess.
Hey! You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Dutot?
no.
I'm just gonna keep holding this.
Are you?
Why not? There's nobody. Emmett gets nowhere until you raise the bat.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you know what happens when the air runs out to both of you.
Step off the hold.
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
From the platform, step on the air hose. Marty would never harm Emmett either. But does Citizen Brown know this for sure?
That's better. Mercifully. So sorry for the inconvenience.
I think I'll climb the ladder and just hang out until you get it fixed.
Suit yourself. Maybe in for a long way.
Okay. I said I had to get Artie out of the picture.
What does it matter?
It's very hard.
Oh, so. Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube. Why not? There's nobody. Emmett gets nowhere until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett?
Who? You know what happens when the air runs out to both of you.
Step off the hold. That's better. Mercifully.
I don't know what to do.
What does it matter? There's nobody in the bathysphere.
It's very.
Oh, so.
What do I do
What does
is
it
wait.
matter? There's. Oh.
Step off the hold.
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I'm just gonna wait and see.
I command you untrim the holds.
I demand you let Emmett out of that bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just have to wait.
out of air, Doc, and you're running out of time. Let him out.
I won't. What?
I guess I just have to keep my foot on it.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true. Hey, you.
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
We've all got problems. Now, you better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where did he go? You know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techni, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who is hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
So I guess
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
Okay.
Banging them together in his garage. And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today?
That ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings. Raised position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
Don't have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown.
Objection, Your Honor. I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lecter Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant! Ah, that boy! You don't think you can shelter him?
You're making a
Come
scene.
on, Mr. Judge, sir. You're kind of making a scene here.
Wrong. I'm stopping my son from making a scene here.
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. Fear! I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
I guess so, yeah. You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always threshing.
If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere.
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan. Just go deal with him. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
I counted to 4. I try. So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
You hear that?
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well,
at least give it a shot.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be young. You don't know what it's like to have dreams, have ambitions so great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's all you can do to hang on.
This wasn't what I was expecting.
Where they must. This is America, Pop. And in America, a person doesn't have to do what his father did. Isn't that why you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy?
That wasn't really talking, Emmett.
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
I don't know. I think you two are on the verge of a breakthrough. Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
Well, we literally changed our father with time travel.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It's important to the future? I don't
You
know.
don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Yes.
Sure. Sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's just
stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to your name.
You?
You
You bet your socks, me, and I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa, he was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him, if he wants to talk.
Did you hear that, Emmett?
Emmett? He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... Oh, skip it.
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Could it be that you and your dad?
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
Marty the Peacemaker.
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say that any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster. I insist on being there to support him.
Oh. You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
They got music playing in the living room. It's loud. I'm gonna turn the fan on to try and block it out. Come on, Emmett. Yes. Do, 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 do. Wait, I thought she got arrested. Why was she out there? Oh, got a trophy. So we got all Emmett's stuff fixed. So are we nearing the end of the episode?
Hey, stop! Get back here!
You okay?
I thought I could change. Things could be different.
Get him back. Come on. You gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, oh, come any closer.
Come
It doesn't really matter that he got hit because he's disappearing in time anyway, so.
Oh my god. No. Say something. I'll get help. What? You mean? I'm gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Emmett.
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Hey, is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. What was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet that size can play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force, one might be able to direct an ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
So, what comes next?
Work, work, and more work. A few more stumbles, followed by a breakthrough or two. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Yeah.
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
It was, Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. But where you come from, what you're doing here, there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask
What's
any...
this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
Oh! You're not supposed to tell it, but I'm gonna.
Okay, here goes.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me. Don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Just promise.
Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait, I will see you again, right?
Guarantee it.
This doesn't look like a wrap up to the episode, but I seriously doubt that because Edna just drove away with the freaking DeLorean. It's not him.
Hey, it worked.
Oh.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remember you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You got a theatrical way of sending messages.
The only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what do you do in 1931?
I came to stop you from marrying Edna.
Edna Strickland. I could never marry her. I mean, she was my first love, but after she broke my heart and tried to sabotage my career, I never saw her again. friends, but I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? No. Well, I'm still a little confused about mine. Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not working with fly name. You see my Artie anywhere? Artie McFly? That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad Wayne Fool's gone and got himself...
That's it. That's actually, crap, I can't remember the actor's name.
Hitched? Mary. I swear, that was her first pop on the movie. So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was great Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You see me as a little sorrow right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of that car.
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well,
And Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott! Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They can jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
See, this is what they should have done. They should have ended this here, and they could have built up a season 2, but...
Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, what'd she do? Oh my goodness, what the heck did she do?
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Well, now you two look mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
Oh, it's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us. Did your son just marry a Canadian saloon singer named Trixie? Artie? Pshaw, that boy ain't got nerve to ask a girl to the church social. You courted with him? Only slightly.
We're just passing through. We hope.
Tell us. We're looking for Hill Valley. Well, which is it, a hill or a valley? No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley. Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
What happened in Hill Valley? Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
And whatever it was, it must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary. Scary Mary? Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, It's her. Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, you gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist.
It's gotta be Edna. She went back in time and lived through everything.
So they come to an end. You have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got emotional re-checking myself.
That's actually the guy that plays Marty. Because I know that this game it's voiced by a sound alike. But that was actually... I forgot his name. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but... Okay, this just got interesting. The thing is, this could have been a season 2. That's what they should have done.
Mary Pickford.
It's Edna.
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
Oh, very friendly sort.
That was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, we think we know how to handle it. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Strick.
Who are you?
Well, she's Marty McFly.
Marty McFly.
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
You tried to have me arrested once, a long time ago. Remember?
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Nor the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
I'm not leaving.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
I saved your life
I
once?
saved your life once, a long time ago, remember? Kid Tandon had you tied up.
How many times I gotta tell you I don't talk about any time but today?
We spent the day together.
We did? Where?
At the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
brought something for you?
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
Now what I'm gonna do, I meant to press that triangle button. Oh, the game froze! The game froze! I thought the game froze. I have to go back some, I guess. That's cool, I like that. I thought it just froze again.
Step away from the cabin!
Harmless for intruding.
I don't...
Hey, Miss
Roar!
Marty, but
Awesome!
we're not.
Help!
I saved your life.
Let's found the cat!
I guess that didn't go so.
Of course you. But
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
We spent.
We did
And
that. Well,
I brought something for you.
what is it? Let me see.
I brought you this.
I ain't interested in flowers.
Wait till you hear.
And I especially ain't interested in talking flowers. Put them away.
Maybe the tickets, maybe?
I brought you these tickets to the expo.
What expo?
The expo you left when you swiped the DeLorean and jumped back in time.
Stop messing with my brain. I don't know nothing about time travel, and I never did. And what's more, I never talk about the past.
Well, another thing in my inventory is
I brought you this picture.
Who's that?
You don't know him, but he looks a lot like this guy you did know.
Not interested.
We must have brought something Edna wants.
don't look at me. I didn't bring anything but myself.
I hate to see it like this. I brought you him.
Him! Oh, him! Him, no!
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Marty, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
It can't be! Emmett!
Yes, Edna. It's me.
It is! It's October 13th, 1931! Oh, and you are Emmett! Emmett! Oh, how did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming? Well, stay there!
It's a classic case of repressed memory syndrome. Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
Dang. How long have you been here?
Darling, you've come back.
Your voice has changed.
Of course I knew you would. An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel. I've already forgotten about last night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
I remember this.
Schnookums.
Schnookums.
Schnookums. The way he
You're
says
still
voice.
keeping company with this Smirnoff character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic what's.
Okay.
I suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker to close your booth down.
What the heck is this all? How does she even remember any of this?
Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never... Parker would never... Oh...
What is it?
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. Something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
Can you jog her memory? If we can keep her mind in the past, we may get the full story of Hill Valley's premature destruction.
Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard, you hooligan?
No, Edna. No yarn.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
And something's about to happen.
Oh yes, something big. But what?
Better not talk to her directly. It'll break the spell.
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
An old saloon sign. Cool. Too bad it's all burned. Maybe this will take you back.
Back where? I don't want to go back.
Stay in the moment, Edna. Please, Marty. Don't interrupt the trance.
I hate to see it like this. Mary Pickford. Now where would she pick up a fake name like that? cooking?
Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Yeah, I can wait. I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use.
Alright, let's get the hints. Oh! Why did I think of that? Good thing we kept that.
No, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
No! Turn it off, you imbecile! If Parker hears that, he'll... Officer, I can explain. It was a trick. I was framed. Oh, he's after me! Ha! He'll never catch me in this souped-up car of the future. Curses! I can't shake him. Well, no use in holding back now. Let's see what this baby can do. And here it comes.
Yes?
Here one comes.
I don't know. Something really unexpected is supposed to happen right about now, but I'm not sure what. Oh, come to think of it, how can I be expecting something unexpected? Oh, what's going on?
Quick, Marty. We've got to find a way to push the story along before she snaps out of her reverie.
I don't suppose the flux capacitor still works.
I build my parts sturdy, but not that sturdy.
Maybe now the fire?
Nah. I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Ouch. I don't think so.
Alright. Trigger Edna's alarm system. Oh, okay.
Here they come! The lights! I'm being transported!
Where?
Back! Back! To the past!
What do you see?
Hill Valley! But it's all different. It's so small and primitive. Heavens! Can it be? It is!
Is what?
Grandfather! Big as life!
Marshal James Strickland came to Hill Valley in 1869, shot by...
I know, Doc. We met him in 1885. Remember?
No! I must be mistaken. Grandfather didn't look like that. That man is an imposter! I'm not even sure it is a man. This is all very confusing. Where am I? Why am I thinking about the past? Get off my lawn, you kids!
Gotta find a way to bring back Marshal Strickland quick. We've got to bring this story to a climax.
Talk to the cactus?
Looks like a Strickland to me.
Like my little brother, perhaps, but not like my grandfather. Grandfather was much more shaggy. It looks a bit like grandfather now, but he would never have walked around bareheaded.
Maybe not.
Bareheaded, so... Oh.
Not sure what that'll do. Not sure what that'll do.
Maybe I need the fire again? I don't know. Nope.
Upset her, Molly. Sorry. Please, Molly, don't interrupt the trance.
Let me grab the hat.
This hat doesn't frame her face very well. Looks like a Strickland to me.
Like my little brother.
Not bad.
Oh, grandfather, how well you look. How well everything looks.
How does everything look? Tell me.
It's a bit rustic, to be sure, but all the buildings are so sturdy and well kept. And the young people of Hill Valley, they're so virtuous and upright. So unlike the degenerate specimens from the 20th century, and I know the reason why.
Why?
They haven't yet fallen prey to the vices of booze and debauchery. They are still in a state of innocence. I think I could learn to like living here. Oh, but who's this?
Who?
This big lout swaggering up the street. Lips curled in an insolent sneer. He's a newcomer to Hill Valley. Beauregard. Beauregard...
10.
Yes!
Good guess.
Look, acting like a big shot. Throwing his money around. Stolen money, no doubt. Why can't they see through him? The two-bit phony! And now his plan becomes clear. He's bought a plot of land in town. He's going to put up a
what?
I don't know. It's something I don't like. Something evil.
A bar?
This is the key to our mystery. We've got to get her memory back in a groove.
Okay.
Maybe this will take you back.
Please, Marty, don't interrupt the trance.
Okay, maybe now, maybe the fire? Okay, I'm just gonna check. Put the saloon. Oh. On the what? Put it on the what?
Talk about a watering hole.
A saloon? In Hill Valley? Oh, he can't do that! Grandpa, you can't let him do it! You can't let that snake ruin paradise! Well, if they're all too blind to stop him, I'll just have to take the law into my own hands. I'll make sure this sinful establishment never opens its doors. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Something very conclusive.
Burn it down.
No, you're doing it all wrong. It'll never burn like that.
Okay,
First,
Edna.
we'll need some kerosene. Apply it liberally to the building site. No sense in being parsimonious. And now, watch. Beautiful! The devil's handiwork consumed by the fires of righteousness! Burn, you sucker! Burn!
You were this passionate when we were dating.
Oh,
What is it, Edna? Is it fire?
turn away! Don't look!
It's not staying in the saloon, is it? It's spreading. The other buildings in Blue Valley.
My intentions were pure. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
But it did happen like this. And you've been repressing it all these years because you can't stand to admit that you're...
A hooligan. I'm a hooligan.
What the? Her face! Her face!
Here's the story. Black and white and red all over.
Hill Valley destroyed by fire, starting approximately 2 a.m., July 17th, 1876.
Of course, I'm not the real criminal in this story, am I, Mr. Sagan? You set me up for a fall. You and Smirnoff. You made me steal your infernal car. You made me burn down Hill Valley. And now, by the powers invested in me by the town of Hill Valley,
Which no longer
I
exists.
sentence you two criminals too. You! How much have you heard?
Enough for a month's worth of headlines and a hate no heroin. 2 months worth if you shoot those fellas.
I could shoot you too, you know.
But you won't, because that would be against the law. And you never break the law, right? This is your cue to skedaddle.
Right, much obliged.
Wait, shouldn't have Marty and Doc already faded out of existence?
There's Beauregard Cannon's half-finished saloon. Sometime during the next hour, Edna's going to light it on fire and accidentally burn down Hill Valley.
I wonder where her DeLorean is.
You'll find it later. Right now, we've got to stop that fire. I'll go around back. You go through the front.
Got it.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to the hints because this is getting longer than I thought it was going to. So I'm just gonna go straight to the hints. Enter the saloon.
I better not get too close. I think I liked it better on the outhouse door. I better not get too close. I better not get too close. I better not get too close.
Oh, there's a window.
Who's there?
Edna, stop. It's just me.
Mr. Sagan, what are you doing here?
I was gonna ask you the same question, Miss Pigford.
Isn't it obvious? I'm putting an end to your den of iniquity before it starts.
I don't think so, Mary. I don't like shooting women, but no one comes between Beauregard B. Tannen and his livelihood.
Tannen, stop! You shoot her, she'll drop the torch, and this whole place will burn up. Edna, stop! If you drop that torch, he'll shoot us.
Looks like we're at something of a standoff here, Mr. Tannen.
I don't see a way out unless somebody manages to disarm both of you at the same time.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
Well, I'll ask the hints. Take a look at the barrels outside the window.
Pickle juice. That ought to be handy for putting out torches. It's too heavy to lift.
Maybe we can come to a more peaceful solution, Mr. Tannen.
Keep your... Man, this thing is not light. Heavy.
Are you here to hold me back?
It's right over his head, but I can't knock him out while Edna's still holding that torch. If I don't figure out some way of dousing that flame, Edna's gonna burn down the town. Not quite. I can't reach it. Even if I could knock it down, Edna'd be free to torch the place.
What kind?
Now what?
What kind of odds will you give me that I can disarm you and douse the young lady's torch simultaneously?
About the same odds that you can walk out of here without getting a shot to the gut, stranger.
Man, This thing is not light. Pickle juice. That ought to... It's too heavy to lift. I wonder what's in these. Oh, stop, quiet. God.
What the hell? Oh, cow crap. There goes all my pickled pig's feet.
Going down.
Looks like your torch is getting a little dim there, Miss Pickford.
It's still hot enough to bring down this little bit of Gomorrah, Tannen.
Pickford?
Don't tell me that you're not trying.
All right, physics.
What was that noise?
What noise? I didn't hear a noise.
Why are you so hell-finded? Turn me to meddle in my affairs, woman. You've been a burr in my behind for over a month now.
You're the source of the hellfire.
Okay, that was lucky.
Won't be long now.
We'll just see.
Now what? Just cut the sand back. Oh, okay.
Say, that's a lovely chandelier.
Come on.
Got any last words?
I'll see you in hell, Tannen.
You first, lady.
Come on, you son of a...
Ha! The frog!
Who the hell are you?
I'm the diversion, butthead. Nice one, Doc.
Don't tell Claire. She thinks fisticuffs set a bad example for the boys. Now, where's Edna?
Doc, she's gone. Edna's DeLorean.
We gotta stop her before she hits 80 miles per hour. Come on.
Oh, snap. Who knows what this is going?
Nothing to be worried about. You're a smart woman with a strong moral compass. You just need to think your way out of it. Oh, fudge!
What's she doing?
I think she's spouting euphemisms at us. Luckily, the road out of Hill Valley is still pretty rough in 1875. It's unlikely she'll manage to accelerate 88 miles an hour anytime soon.
How are we going to stop her?
Good question. We can't risk injuring her or damaging her vehicle for fear of altering the timeline even further. Luckily, those diagnostic lights are an alternate itself from all over the DeLorean have given me an idea. Here, take these.
What are these?
Flux synchronization lines.
How do they work?
I generally use them for maintenance purposes. We might be able to use them to sync up the alternate DeLorean's diagnostic modules, thus making it possible to read both sets of time streams and override the time destination of the alternate DeLorean.
And I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit.
a great plan, I think.
Best of all, we won't need railway modules to refrain. Just snap them over the dust and lights.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to go out there? How the heck am I supposed to do that?
Good question. Let me think. Aha!
Hoverboard!
Hoverboard!
It saved our hives a few times before, so it seemed like the appropriate tool to bring along for the job.
Sweet!
Have we used that at all in this game already? I don't remember.
You okay?
It's just like riding a bike.
You ready to make the jump?
Ready, Doc.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Whoa!
Nice form, buddy. How's the reception of the wireless?
Great. Where'd you get these?
The birds cast the 21st century video game console. All you've got to do is attach the functioning modules to those diagnostic lights.
Will do, Doc.
Oh.
Is that one of the flux emitters?
Yes, now plug in the plug sync.
Okay, gotcha. Now what I'm gonna do. Okay.
I can't reach you from here.
Just have to climb onto the top.
It's one of the flux emitters.
Don't cross those flames, they may be radioactive.
How do you like crossing through normal flames? It's diffusion belching flames.
Yes, that's unfortunate. I'd stay out of the you. Don't cross.
How do you like... It's locked. I better not touch it now that it's synced.
So I somehow have to distract Edna.
I better not touch it now that it's synced. I can't talk to her from here.
Oh, I already got one extra weapon.
Not sure what that'll do.
Nice work, Mark.
Doc. Whoa!
Perfect. Now, aim the focusing towards the receiving dish on my board.
Receiving dish, Doc.
We're almost home, Marty. Just one focusing left.
Get off my car, you hooligan!
I can't reach it from here. It's locked.
Oh, what now?
I better not touch. Edna,
What?
let me in.
You want in? Fine!
Ah!
Marty, are you all right?
Not really.
What?
Pull over.
No!
Oh, wow.
Excellent, Marty. Now that you're on top of the board, attach the focusing to your...
Great, Doc.
Okay.
Nicely done. Now, aim the thing toward the receiving dish.
Yes, I'm aware of how this. Oh, and upside down. Come here. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed there, Doc.
Get out of there, Marty.
Now what?
Now we take control of Edna's DeLorean where the flux synchronizers have... That's strange.
What?
According to these readings, the temporal cohesion of Edna's DeLorean is decaying at an alarming rate.
English, Doc.
We've got to get Edna home. Now.
So what, her DeLorean was fading out of existence or something? How much longer is left? This episode has been long.
Parker? Then I must be back in... Would you be kind enough to tell me what day it is?
It's the day I place you under arrest for arson, resisting arrest, and being a general all-around pain in the ass.
No! You can't arrest me. Not now. I just got back from the last century.
Would you look at that? Edna Strickland, drunk as a skunk.
I'm not drunk, you reprobate. I'm a
time traveler.
Sure you are. I'm loving this.
I'll bring it to you. Come with me. We can do the whole day over if you want. We can fix everything.
We can start by drying you out. Come on, into the station with you. You come bunk with me, dawg.
I'd rather die. Stop it. I'm happy, you dolt.
You're crazy.
Well, I guess that's it for Edna.
Yes, I suppose it is. You know, whoever said time heals all wounds didn't know squat about time travel.
What do we do about that, DeLorean?
No need to do a thing. Ever since we synced up the time circuits, the temporal breakdown in Edna's DeLorean has accelerated at an exponential rate. By my calculations, the timeline should catch up with it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now!
What the hell? Hey, Parker, you're not gonna believe this.
See? What'd I say? Ready to go home?
Wait, Doc, the timeline's not fixed yet. Look.
Harry, you missed all the fireworks at the expo.
Yeah, so I heard. Listen, I heard a rumor about you two.
I guess we gotta come clean. Ta-da! Audie took me to Reno last night.
Try to keep a secret in Hill Valley.
Well, you're gonna congratulate us or what?
Then it's true. My grandpa's married the wrong grandma. I'm done for.
Hey, are you feeling alright, kid? You don't look so hot.
This just isn't right. Now, I know marrying a Canadian for a work permit isn't strictly by the book, but hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love.
Isn't he just the sweetest?
Too young?
Artie, you can't do this. You're not supposed to get married for another 5 years.
Well, I know Trixie and I were taking things slow.
But after that witch Edna got me fired with that postcard, well, we kind of accelerated things a little.
The postcard? Oh, man. Can you see through me?
Nope, never could figure you out. I thought you'd be thrilled for us.
You don't understand. You're supposed to marry Sylvia Miskin.
But I did marry Sylvia Miskin.
What?
You didn't think my real name was Trixie Trotter, did ya?
Don't feel too bad. It was kind of a surprise to me, too.
Wait a minute. You're Grandma Sylvie?
Grandma? Hey, how old do you think I am, kiddo?
But you're so skinny and blonde and...
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
amazing.
think-
Oh my God. I've seen you naked. You're Sylvia?
You okay, pal?
Yeah, I'm fine. Great. You kids go off and have yourself a wonderful honeymoon. And don't worry about your dad, Artie. I'm sure he'll come around. Come around to what? To approving your marriage. You seem kind of mad about it back at the high school. Well, that was before I got a look at her. Besides, as my dear old father Seamus used to say, no sense in getting riled up over something I can't do nothing about. And honestly, now that I met her, I can't imagine a better daughter-in-law than the charming Miss Sylvie here.
Aw, thank you, Dad.
As for you, stranger, I'll thank you to not go poking your nose in McFly family business.
It's been a pleasure, Agent Callahan.
See you in the funny papers, Harry.
Goodbye, Grandma.
You know, I took some pictures of Trixie in 1931.
Hey, that's my grandma you're talking about.
Gosh, okay, it's gotta be done now. We gotta be like, this was such a long episode. Either that or I just took forever to finish it. It's almost like, what, 2.5 hours almost?
Here we are, back in good old 1986.
May 14th?
15th. Best to build in a little lag time. Gives you a chance to catch up.
Looks like the estate sale is still going on. Hey, don't you want to stay, Doc? You gotta stop the bank from selling off all your old stuff.
What are you talking about? Estate sale, bank? I'm not dead, Marty. Clara and I are having a little garage sale, that's all.
Garage sale?
You mean, Marty, you're back from your trip. Hello, Doc. Selling off the family treasures, eh?
Not quite, but I hope you find something you like.
Speaking of which, did you find what you were looking for?
Yep.
Yeah, I sure did.
Great! Hey, is that a box of Asimov?
Let me get this straight. Are you telling me you live here now? In 1986?
Well, naturally. Claire and I maintain a part-time residence here. Wasn't that the case when you left?
No.
Strange. I can't imagine not sticking around. After all, I've got my late father's foundation to supervise. If I wasn't here, who'd present the annual Earhart Brown Scholarship for Young Scientists? Something funny?
I'll explain it to you later.
We changed a few things.
After a family legacy. Oh, almost forgot. I got something for you.
What is it? It's guitar.
Happy graduation.
Graduation? But that's not for another... The McFlys of Hill Valley.
An exhaustively detailed history of your family. From your great-great-grandfather Seamus to the present.
You traveled through time to write this?
Well, most of the research was done traditionally, but your grandma soon proved to be something of a mystery.
Which is why you traveled back to 1931, to look for her.
Exactly. Who knew she was singing in the speakeasy under her stage name?
This is great, Doc. Thanks.
It's the least I could do for the man who saved me from making the worst mistake of my life.
Dr. Brown!
Edna? What's going on? What are you doing with my dog?
The same thing I do every afternoon, silly man.
Giving him such much needed exercise.
Isn't that right, Einstein?
Hey, Dollface, it's past time for our 3:30.
Coming, sweetie! Oh, Mr. McFly, have you seen my stepson anywhere?
Oh, Biff, I think you're late for an appointment.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Bye, Marty.
Don't they make a great little family? You'd never know they met in prison.
Don't say anything. Let's just walk quietly to the lab and hope there are no more surprises.
Is that different? They're leaning on it for a good bit, or did the game just freeze? Is that it? Is that the end of the game? Feels like an ending to me. No. Oh, come on! Who's this? Is it another Marty?
Doc!
Marty, what are you doing here?
You gotta come with me. Back to the future.
Marty, you can't be here. If your younger self sees you, the consequences could be catastrophic.
My younger self? Oh, right. Bring him along too. This concerns all of us. What do you mean? Does something happen to us?
Do we turn into assholes or something?
Fine. But our great-great-grandkids? What the hell?
Great Scott.
What in the world?
Doc, you gotta come back with me. Back to listen to him, Doc. It's me you gotta help. If you want to save Jennifer and our 12 kids. What? That timeline was overwritten 5 jumps back. Doc, how can there be 2 more of me here?
I have no idea. Well, it's a space-time continuum should be tearing apart like a cheap dish rag right now.
It already is. What my evil twin and I are trying to say is the future is totally jacked up, and you gotta come with me to save it. No, me.
What is going on?
We meet at last. You've altered my timeline once too often. What's going on, Doc?
Well, we do seem to have a conundrum on our hands. Or 3.
Yeah, Doc, but which one is the real me?
Isn't it obvious, Marty? Come on.
prepare to be erased.
Doc, wait! What about the space-time continuum?
Yeah, what about my future? And mine?
The future can wait. We've got a present to catch up with.
Where to, Doc?
Mr. McFly, thrill me.
Wait! Are we not gonna talk about what just happened? Okay, I'm gonna turn this in. I'm probably gonna get copyright claimed, but so I'm gonna music off because it's probably one copyright claim for the Back to the Future music already. So, oh wait, what? Oh, such a great game. This is a pretty good episode. I like the last episode a little bit more because it left me guessing. Okay, I would try to. I played this back when it came out and be like, are they building up a season 2? But apparently, clearly not. Even though I don't see what they. I guess like it made them seem like let's not worry about time. Let's not worry about time and stuff like that. So. Oh, that was such a good episode though. And finally, another game finished on the channel. We have finally finished Back to the Future the game, that means there's only what out of, besides the ones that I haven't bought or started, we have one more Telltale game to finish, I do believe. Not counting the replay of, not counting the Walking Dead Definitive Edition. We have to do finish Game of Thrones, and Michael J. Fox, that's his name. I know, okay, it was Christopher Lloyd did play himself. I'm pretty sure Michael J. Fox played the old guy in this episode, Arthur's father, so Marty's grandfather. No, Marty's great-grandfather. But I enjoyed that. Now, I feel right now is good enough time since this is the finish of it. There are 2 Telltale games that we are going to be quote-unquote playing on the channel here in the near future, but we technically aren't going to be playing them. Those 2 games are the Wallace and Gromit game and the Jurassic Park game. I will explain that when we get to it. It technically will not be a Let's Play by dictionary definition of what a Let's Play is, but I will still consider it one just to be, it'll be filmed more, and you. I feel like putting that with this game, yeah, the dialogue, there's some dialogue that won't be said throughout the game, but most of this is seen through the game. I wonder if there's an after credit scene. I seriously doubt it. I liked it. This was a fun game. 2011. Dang. This game is almost 10 years old. I enjoyed it though. What? No. Telltale's not going to go back and finish this. So a lot of people consider this basically the 4th Back to the Future, which it technically is. It's in the canon with the first three movies, and that leaves so much. It's going to be continued. Will there ever be a sequel? Who knows? I hope there's never another movie that retcons this, because this is a good game. I hope there is never a movie that retcons this. Like they try to make another Back to the Future and it retcons this whole movie. I really hope that doesn't happen. But this went on way too long. I did not expect this episode to be this long. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, bye-bye.